This is Courtney Lynn with the Upper Yampa Water Conservancy District. Welcome to our Fill and Spill series, where we track the spring Snowmelt Marathon. Today we will be looking at one of the tools available on the Yampa River Dashboard, the Map Explorer tool. This tool has a lot of great layers and functions that you can toggle on and off. But today I want to show you how this map can give you a closer look into where we have our data monitoring sites happening around the Yampa Basin and what that data can tell us about spring runoff. So when we first open this tool, you'll see a lot of different locations displayed for monitoring sites around the Yampa Basin. Today, for simplicity, we'll focus on just looking at the sites for USGS and SNOTEL monitoring stations. So we'll deselect the rest of those. So different sites are going to be collecting different types of data. For instance, you'll see that the SNOTEL sites are strategically placed at areas of peak snow accumulation because they're collecting metrics like precipitation, snow depth, soil moisture, and snow water equivalent, or SWE. In comparison, the USGS sites are stream gauge sites that are installed at key points along the river to collect data related to water quality or stream flow rates. So if we click on any of these sites, a dialog box will display links to the data available for that site. For example, if we click on the Rabbit Ears SNOTEL site here, we may choose to take a closer look at one of these metrics, for instance, SWE, which will navigate us to this SWE graph that gives us a quick illustrative snapshot into how our current SWE is comparing to past years. So here we can see that black line indicating that this year's SWE is pretty average compared to historic data. So back on the Map Explorer tool, in contrast to the SNOTEL site, if we wanted to look at a USGS stream gauge site, we would see different options for data available from that site. Here we see options for looking at flow, temperature, and water quality data. And so there we're able to kind of see how our yearly data is tracking pretty close to average compared to historical data there as well. So it's important to keep in mind that with these metrics, they can change really quickly in a given year, depending on temperature, precipitation, and soil moisture from the current and previous years, which is one of the reasons we talk about wanting the spring snowmelt to be a marathon and not a sprint, because that slower runoff allows for more moisture retained in the soil and more water available later in the season for water users at the top of the watershed where we're at. If you're interested in learning more about how to use this Yampa River Dashboard, follow us for more tutorials in our Fill and Spill series.